Yeah, can we start,
Sure, sure.
Prashant?
Go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. Can you please introduce yourself? Okay. Like you have developed all projects from scratch.
Not all projects. There was only one project where I got the opportunity to build from
Okay.
scratch. Other
Mm,
projects were legacy or old.
okay. Can you please explain me a little bit about that project?
Sure.
Okay, like what and all technologies has been used there?
So Spring Boot, Spring Security was there. We used OAuth. LDAP was there. Then we migrated to SSO using OAuth. And Hibernate JPA was there. The database was on MySQL. And front end we created using simple JavaScript like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and the front end was using Thymeleaf, and somewhere we were using JSP, but we migrated towards Thymeleaf.
Okay. Then you have experience in Hibernate, SQL, Spring Boot, and main is Java.
Right, backend
Oh,
basically.
yeah. Okay. Um. Yeah. Can you please tell me in Java what is immutable?
Sure. So immutable basically says that the object or the class that we have created won't be changed. So it will remain same, constant, you can say.
Okay. In Java, what and all is immutable?
Um, uh, the very favorite example would be string class.
Okay.
So string class is immutable because the developer wanted the string class to be immutable.
Okay. Other than string.
Boolean sort like wrapper classes are immutable,
Okay.
and we can make our own immutable classes. But yeah, I remember only these.
Okay. We if we need to create make our own immutable classes, what and all has to be satisfied.
So first is that your class has to be final. Whatever class you are creating, that has to be final, and the data members of that class has to be final. Constructor should be private. There should be mm, private data member should be private and final so that we cannot access it from outside and we cannot change the values, and there should be a parameterized constructor using which we can create the object of that class, and yeah, these are the steps.
Okay. Do we need data setters in immutable class?
um I don't see the purpose because
Okay.
if we are creating a new immutable class, that means that we want to create an object which we won't be able to change. So if that object can be fetched easily, then that's it. Like we can create getter setters, it can be public, but it won't matter because with immutable we just want that the object would not get changed. So we can have getter setters as public.
Okay. Um, okay. Can you please share your screen and can you please open your notepad?
1 second. Can you see my screen now?
No.
Okay, I shared it.
Yeah, yeah. Now it's presenting. It's presenting.
Sure, sure.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Can you please write one example? Okay. Let me give you an example. For example, you can see like one class of employee will be there. In that, like employee name, employee address, employee phone number will be there.
Okay, these three. Okay.
Okay, and another class will be there of an address. So whatever that you can take any two fields, whichever you need, like a door number or a state, pin code,
Okay.
anything is fine. Any two fields.
Street. Okay.
Yeah. So can you make employee class as a immutable?
Okay, using address as an object.
Yeah.
Okay, let me try. So, Then they will be getters and setters method. So do you want me to write that also?
Okay, like if you write getters and setters method, then in setter by using set method
Mhm.
from others, we can change the object, no?
So let's say so first of all, I will only have getter method, not setter method.
Okay,
I was wrong there. So it only requires get method, not set methods.
okay, okay, okay. Like how will rate yourself in the data structure?
Sorry, actually I remembered one more thing that we can do. Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, it's okay.
so in getters, instead of providing the entire object, I can also provide a clone of that object so that the original object won't get affected,
Okay,
right? Like a deep copy.
okay. For you are telling for all or only for an address?
Objects, each
Okay, for
whatever
all the
objects,
object.
right?
Okay, okay. Yeah,
So
okay.
in data structures, out of 10 or out of 5?
Anything is okay.
Okay, so out of 10, I would rate 7.5 to 8.
Okay. Okay. Can you write a program to find the second largest element in an array?
Second largest.
Element in an array.
Okay, and what complexity are you looking?
Like, don't use any inbuilt methods, and you can solve in any complexity. Just try to do without sorting.
Okay, without sorting. Okay, so so I can use two for loop in this case. The easiest way, like the two for loop, is that I can compare each and every element. So let me write down the logic. So okay, so this will start from zeroth index.
Okay, you take one sample array with some
Sure, sure.
elements. Then
So I can take 2, 1, 5, 4. So this is unsorted, and here I can see that number 2 is should be the output.
second largest.
Second largest. Okay, so that
Yeah.
would be 4, right?
Mm, yeah.
The output should be 4 in this case. Okay, so I less than the length, assuming it is n. Now I will start from the int j equals to I plus 1, j less than n, and j plus plus. So now what I will do is I will have a variable which will hold on to my result. So I will initialize this with uh, integer dot min value. So now I will check. Oh, okay. You only wanted the second largest value. Okay. Okay, so let's initialize this with 0 in this case. So I'm assuming my array name is array. So if array I greater than array j, in that case I know that this is going to be bigger, right? So I have to do something like this. So temp is this. Then so right now I'm just swapping the value so that I can sort it. Like you said, you don't want any sorting to be done.
But you are trying to do with the sorting method only, no?
No, this is not. But this is not internal method.
No, no, like without sorting, I told.
Okay, without any kind of sorting.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, then let me change the logic a bit. What can we do? Um,
Why I am telling without sorting means, if for example you can consider if we have duplicates, means 5 is repeated twice, 4 is repeated twice,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
then at that time it should means your logic should satisfy all the edge cases.
Okay, let me try this a bit. Um, can I take 1 minute to think about this?
Yeah,
Just one.
yeah, you can take your time.
Sure. Okay, let me do one thing. Let me try. So you need the second largest value, right? Okay, without sorting. So let's do one thing. Let's say so this is going to hold first largest, largest, right? Now what I have to do is I have to find the largest. Can I use recursion here? That won't be required, right? So let's iterate over the entire array. So start I equals to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. So in that case, I have to get the largest value. Hmm. Let's do a result here. So this result should be okay. So this way I can get the first largest index. Oh, value. So afterwards, like after this for loop is iterated, I can get the value 5,
Okay.
right? So this is my first iteration. Then I will start the same loop again, and here uh, n equals to math dot max again. So now what I will do is now I will compare. Okay, okay. So let me do one more thing here. This should be here. So this will be add comma array of I. Right. So now there will be one added condition so that I won't get the same value twice. I will do a if condition here. So this if condition will just check if array of I not equals to, let's say this is temp, not result. So in that case, I will get the second largest value. So do you want a dry run in this case? Um,
Okay, like what will be the time complexity in this case?
so we are iterating the entire array in this case, so it would be O of n.
No, twice you are doing, no?
Yeah, so this is like O of n plus O of n, sorry, which equals to O of n.
No. O
So
of 2n, right?
yeah, so 2n is again n.
No, it's like n square it will come because you are doing means O of 2n will come because you are like traversing a whole array twice, right?
So summation and multiplication works in different ways. So if I just sum, so it will be O of 2n, no doubt. But 2n is again n. It is not n square. So 2n is,
No, no, no. Like I got confused. I told by miss 2 I mean n square. It's 2n. What is my thing? No, like now we have only four elements. Now it is okay. For example, if you think we have n number of elements,
Mhm.
then it is like more time complexity will be there. No,
I did not understand your, can you repeat one more time?
means now like you are executing same for loop for the twice, right?
Right.
Yeah, first time like now we have only four elements in an array, so like it will work. For example, if you have n number of elements, then we need to do same process twice, means then that is a time complex, more time complexity, no, because we are iterating twice with the same array.
Agreed, agreed, agreed. So what I said by n is like, so with 2 is just a constant. So we usually ignore this number and this always equals to n, because like we always denote a constant or n numbers by n. Like if it was 5n, 6n, 7n, even then it would be n. So this n can be billion also, 10 billions, 100,000 billions, right?
Yeah, that is okay. Like for example, you take like for first for loop, if it is wants to execute that for and complete the first for loop, for example, you take 1 second, it will take. So second for loop also will take 1 second. So that is will be like 2 seconds, no?
Yeah, like this is like like I just got this logic. I know that this can be done in one single for loop, but I may need some like time to think about like how I can reduce, like how I can more this more efficient.
Yeah, okay. Can you want to try? I can give you time, or if you want to move, I can move further as well. No
Um,
issues with both.
okay, I can take some time, but I think it will require more than the interview schedule time. So if we can move forward, then that is okay.
Yeah, yeah, okay, and that is also fine. Okay, can you write a program to print the number? Okay, it's just a natural numbers from 1 to n,
Okay.
but you don't want to use any kind of loops for do while.
Oh, okay. Okay, good question. So no loops. Okay, good. Uh, Without any loop. So can I use if condition in this case?
Yeah, you can use if, but no for loops.
Okay, so let's say int I equals to 1, because that is how it will start. Then
You can take any like any like input or n
yeah,
will
yeah,
be
yeah.
like 10 or 100.
Yeah, yeah, got it, got it. So let's say if I less than equals to n, Then in that case, first I will print the value I, and then I will increment it.
Okay. What
Okay,
will
okay,
happen?
okay, 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 okay. Got it, got it,
It will
got it.
execute only once.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, system dot out dot println. Okay, okay, okay. System dot out dot println. I remember in C this can be done easily. But there was one more thing. What was it? System dot out dot println scanf printf. System dot out printf. Yeah. So yeah, taking the help of C in this case, percent %d for integer, and then I will do I plus plus. Maybe this will work.
No, it will not work.
Okay, why so? I,
You how it will work?
um, I'm not sure, but I think this may work.
Mm, no, it will not work because like it is um for percentage d and you are making I plus plus means if okay leave it. If condition how it will work, if it is satisfies it will come and it will execute whatever the logic is present inside and it
Oh,
will come
oh,
out
oh,
of
oh,
it.
oh, got it. So for that, I can use a recursion. So let's say my method name is my method, right?
Hmm.
So I can call this method one more time in that case, right? So this can be the way. So this if condition is inside my method.
Okay, can you do it in Java?
Yeah, this is in Java system.out.printf.
No,
I did not understand your question.
I do think this one will work.
Um,
Recursion is correct, but the logic which you have written will work.
um, I haven't done anything like this, so I'm not really sure. But yeah, maybe it will work.
Okay, like you can execute your code in any online compiler.
Online compiler. Okay. Okay. So okay, let me use main method for recursion in this case. So I cannot use n right now here. So can I use any number?
Yeah.
So let's say 10 plus. Uh, yes, it is working. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay. One second. It's to take one minute. If we need to take a user input,
I can use scanner in that case.
Okay, can you please write it?
Like this.
Okay, can you run it?
Sure. I have to import this. Okay, and I'm not sure in which package the scanner is. I have to use IDE for that. But yeah, this will work for sure. Now I'm very sure.
You can search in Google and you can put that import statement.
Okay, so it is java.util.scanner. Enter number, so again 10. Okay, got it. In that case, let me do one more thing. So yeah, something like this.
Okay, you are making with the 10 and then the 10 is printing. Okay, Prashant, okay, like you have experience in SQL as well, right?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah. Can you please tell me what is the difference between primary key, unique key?
Primary key and unique key. So,
Yeah.
primary key is like, um, okay. Uh, so primary key is not going to accept null, where
Okay.
unique key can accept null. Other than that, I see a lot of similarity with primary key and unique key. So, like
Okay.
a table can have only one primary key, but as
Okay.
many as multiple unique keys.
Okay. You're told null values will not be allowed in primary key. In unique key,
Um, yeah, unique key I think can accept null values.
how many null values?
That I'm not sure.
Okay, like what happens in a SQL means, for example, null equals to null, what it will return.
This is a tricky question. I'm not sure. I haven't done anything like this.
Okay, what is foreign key?
Foreign key, let's say if I have two tables dependent on each other, so foreign key can be used, like foreign key is going to be a primary key of the other table. So we are using that foreign key to compare or to map the data between these two tables.
Okay, can we have nulls in foreign key?
So foreign key is again a primary key for other table. So um, I think it can have null values, but again I'm not sure.
Okay, in one table, can we have both foreign key and primary key?
In one table.
Yeah.
Okay, so primary key is going to be referred as your foreign key for the other table, like for outside uh, table. Okay, so in the DDL you are asking like can they both exist?
Yeah, yeah. For example,
Yeah,
if we
I
have one.
think I think so because the foreign key refers the primary key,
Okay.
right? So yeah, I think they can exist in that way.
Okay, Prashant. Like, okay, I'm done with the interview. Like, you have any queries?
Um, sure. If you can provide any kind of feedback, well, I think that will be great.
Feedback actually HR will connect with you. Like, I can't tell you feedback.
Sure. No, not that kind of feedback. Like, how was the interview? The feedback, like developer, developer. If there anything that I can improve.
Like I think you need to be improved more in SQL one, like just basic concepts that you need to brush up. I think you know, but you are not confident on what you are saying. That you need to be more confident, and you need to brush up on that one. Coming to like a logical coding point, okay, but you need to be concentrate more on like how efficiently we can think, how efficiently we can solve that part one. You need to be concentrate. I think in theory part, okay, you are good in that one.
Okay. Thanks for the valuable feedback.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, thanks, Krishna.
sure. Have a good day.
Yeah, thank you,
Bye
bye.
bye.